What the fuck is up? Higher point of view here. It is your West Coast Packer backer. As I'm getting this bowl ready, Darnell Savage. Little homie, what's the deal? What's the word? What's good? Let's talk. Let me tell you what the fuck I need to be seeing from you this season. First of all, we're gonna start, we're gonna start with the kudos, man. I like to start off nice. So kudos to you for, you made some sort of all-rookie team when you did come in, I don't know if that was a result of just having a weak class with your certain position or that you were able to get thrown in the fire and start immediately. So I'm going to give you credit first for, actually being thrown in the fire because, you were starting, the majority of the games in your rookie career. So that's cool. Also, I'm going to give you credit on being motherfucking available. First year, you started 14 games. Next year, you started 15. And then this past year, you started 17. So your availability is there. That's not the issue. And also, you're not really the big issue. But, this definitely ain't no ha-ha Clinton Dix comparison. Because I feel like with him, every year we was just trying to figure out, just find a reason to keep him around because every year he regressed. It just wasn't working. Now we did see, a few big plays out of him for taking chances, which I think you could take more chances. But again, I'm glad that this isn't a ha-ha Clinton Dix situation. But at the same time, we picked him at 21, and I think we picked you at 26 or, something similar. So you're still a first rounder. So we're going to expect a lot more from you. Okay. Another thing I'm going to give you benefit of the doubt. You changed coordinators, maybe you was just starting to pick up the Mike Pettin defense, which last year you had a better year than this past year. Last year, you almost played lights out. 12 passes defended, 4 interceptions. That could have easily been 7. And I've seen you drop a couple. So, but, that was a good, reason for us to start seeing certain flashes that you could do for us to keep you around. And obviously, we are going to keep you around because the benefit of drafting you in the first round, we picked up that 5th-year option on you. And, bro, I promise you, it wasn't me, but there was some people who was even wondering if we was going to pick up that 5th-year option. But, again, this is not a ha-ha Clinton Dix situation, so I'm going to give you credit on that, too. But now comes the criticism, little homie, But again, I give you a little credit for, it being your second defensive coordinator. You might have just started to get Mike Pettin's scheme and all that, and then in comes Joe Barry, who I think is a better coach. But again, you had to learn a whole new scheme over and all that, and your numbers did fall off a little bit. Compared to 12 passes defended 2 years ago, you had 9. Compared to 4 interceptions, potentially 7 last year. 2 years ago. Last year, you only had 2 interceptions, and you probably could have brought down 5. This shit be right in your breadbasket, Darnell. You be right in position. So, and 2 years ago, you got a fumble recovery, which means, you were always around the ball, which is a good thing. But now, first of all, I've seen you get bodied a couple times, man. So I don't know if you just need to spend more gym time, get in the gym and get a little faster, get a little bigger. Not bigger to the point to where it's, taken away from your speed, but I done seen you get bodied up a couple times. 2 particular times. One this past year against Deebo Samuel. Now, we are talking about other elite athletes, but I think you could have been in better position to not make these plays happen. One, Deebo caught one over you in the San Francisco game that I went to, but, it was pretty much nothing you could do about that. Whether he wanted it more, he was in better position. It was a one-on-one situation, and he came down with the ball. Another one that hurts me is the NFC Championship. Chris Godwin, man. That motherfucker came down with one again. One-on-one play with y'all two, and he just came down with the ball. I don't know if that had to do with size, speed, whatever, but get in that gym, little bro. hey, bulk up a little bit. It's time to step up. Again, what did I say? We picked up a 5th-year option on you. Thank God that they give us those kind of luxuries when you draft somebody in the first round. But again, comparing, to being a first-round pick, I think you've underachieved. Prime example, your draft mate, the person you were drafted with on the Packers, Rashawn Gary, albeit he was drafted, pick number 12 or 12 to 15 compared to you as being the 20th pick. But if you look at his projection right now, and if we look at yours, it's going in the opposite direction. Every year, Rashawn has gotten significantly better, and he's going to be waiting on a payday. This year, I think we should extend him so we could probably save in the long run, because if we wait till after this year to extend him, he's going to be wanting that big money. He's going to be in the offseason. If you catch a motherfucker in the middle of the season, like we did Kenny Clark, a couple other people, and give him that contract extension, make them the highest paid at their certain position at that time because it's in the middle of the year and the new contract situations didn't come up to the next offseason, Rashawn gonna get that. Rashawn gonna get a payday. We cannot say the same for you, bro. So this is your make or break year, Darnell. Another thing, look what you got around you. First of all, you got AA Adrian Amos. So y'all remember, Chicago Bear Eddie Jackson, when he first came out safety? Oh, man, he was a world beater, right? He could do no wrong. He's the next best thing. Why do y'all think that was, why do you think that was true? Because AA was there. We ain't heard that motherfucker nigga named Eddie Jackson. We ain't heard his name at least all last year. We ain't heard that motherfucker name in 2 years. Why? Because you got a safety blanket, and he is the epitome of the word safety. Adrian Amos, he's not going to get beat deep. Not only that, his nickname is Smash, and that's what he does. That same guy that bodied you and caught a pass over you, Debo, why don't you go look at that film and see what Adrian Amos, a.k.a. Smash, did to him? So we already got the smash in the defense, but can we get the splash? Darnell, can you be that splash player, bro? Can you do it? There's even been ramblings or talks of you being in that star position that everybody loves on the defense. You get to move around and you just in the best situation to make plays. They might even put you there because your athletic ability is off the charts. And that's the reason we grabbed you in the draft. It wasn't even more about X's and O's at that point. It was like, this guy is a freak athlete. And then a savage. Let's talk about the name Savage. Nowadays that name is thrown around, whether good or bad, but it just means that you taking care of business in a certain line of work, whatever you're doing. Bro, your family, probably your greatest grandpa gave you the alley-oop, bro. All you got to do is slam this bitch in. If you come out there and imitate anything close to being a savage, bro, that's a lot of promotion you could do and use what your last name that was given to you. We ain't even have to look for a motherfucking clever, great nickname for you. So can you please be a savage this year, bro? And then look what the fuck is around you. Like I said, we ain't heard about Eddie Jackson since motherfucking Adrian Amos left. You got Adrian Amos. Motherfuckers calling me and shit. Goddamn, y'all wait till I record to start calling a motherfucker. You got Adrian Amos, a motherfucking safety blanket. Like, he is the epitome of the word safety. Like, he's not going to let nothing beat him. And anytime we do get beat deep, it ain't his fault. It's mostly the majority of your fault. And even after the plays, this motherfucker don't jump up and down and point fingers or nothing like that. He may talk to you in the huddle after, but you got a great opportunity, number one, to be playing under him. But number two, look what else you got around you, bro. A number one solidified all-pro type best corner in the league, Jair Alexander. He's shutting shit down. You got another motherfucker, Rasul Douglas, who pick on him if you want to. Normally when you got an elite lockdown receiver, the quarterbacks in the opposing team likes to pick on the second corner. Pick on Rasul if you want to. You're going to get picked off. And then you got a young buck who, in his rookie year, albeit different positions, but Eric Stokes outshowed you as far as potential in his rookie year to see what we can possibly have in the future, Darnell. So seeing that you have all this around you, Maybe you could be that star position. If you got all these cats around you handling their business and doing what they supposed to do, and then let's be honest, I believe strongly in the connotation of, you're only as strong as your weakest link. To be honest, y'all just heard the names that I said. Darnell, you're the weakest link out of our secondary. You even got motherfuckers such as myself saying we need to grab another safety via free agency before all this shit starts because, we a little thin there. Bro, if you was playing lights out and coming in doing what the fuck you supposed to do, what we think and know you can do, we wouldn't be having these, thoughts of, damn, we need another safety. We might be thinking about getting another edge rusher, possibly another tackle, But we thinking about getting another safety in free agency, and it ain't because of AA, I tell you that much. It ain't because of Smash. So can you give us that splash, bro? That's all we need from you. Now look, if you are that star position, trust your eyes, follow all these motherfuckers' hips, and just trust the playbook, bro. If it's your time to go in and make a play, go in and make that play. And you did make a couple this past year too. One of the picks I think was even called back in a divisional. I don't know if it was that one, but you made some of them moves, which is the reason they're keeping you around, bro. There's a lot of potential in your skill set. I just think you need to be a lot more aggressive. But again, you are given the luxury to be more aggressive because you got all these fucking goons around you, bro. This could potentially be the best secondary in the NFL. And I think you are going to determine that. Again, you are only as strong as your weakest link. So that's all I got for you, bro. I hope you're getting better. This is a contract year. Again, you and Rashawn were drafted the same year. Hey, that motherfucker know he about to get paid. We don't know if you are. Do you want the bag or not?